Best Beginner Camera 2022. Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing well. So today's video is about the best cameras to beginners of 2022. Also, links are given below in the description box. So without further delay, let's start our video. Sit back and enjoy. Number 1. Olympus DE-M10 Mark IV. An entry-level mirrorless camera with a 20.3 megapixel micro four thirds sensor is the Olympus DE-M10 Mark IV. It has a tilting screen that can flip down to face you when held in selfie position, and it is incredibly light and portable. It produces excellent image quality, dynamic range, and noise handling abilities. It has in-body image stabilization, effectively taking still photos or recording video to lessen camera shake when shooting handheld. The camera also produces excellent 4K video and acceptable FHD video. However, its autofocus system is only passable, and it struggles to track faces when taking photos and does a poor job tracking moving subjects and videos for vlogging. The Olympus DE-M10 Mark IV is excellent. It has a screen that tilts and can be turned to face you. Additionally, it is very portable and light for vlogging while on the go. When using a tripod, the screen can obstruct the shot, making it less suitable for sit-down vlogging. It has in-body image stabilization, and especially in FHD, it does a great job of minimizing camera shake when moving. Both 4K and FHD videos have excellent quality. Nevertheless, its autofocus system has trouble keeping up with moving objects in video, particularly faces. The Olympus DE-M10 Mark IV is not a good choice for action video. Although it is relatively portable, it cannot be mounted on an action camera rig or helmet. Additionally, it isn't certified as water resistant. Although it lacks a tripod, it does have in-body image stabilization, which significantly lessens camera shake. It also has a high-speed mode that records video at 120 frames per second for slow motion playback. It can record video at up to 60 frames per second in 1080p. Its 4K frame rate options are only available at 24 or 30 frames per second though. Number 2. Nikon Z50. The Nikon Z50 is a 20.9 megapixel mirrorless camera, marking the company's first use of an APS-C sensor, unstabilized, behind its brand new, larger Z lens mount. The camera is designed to appeal to a generation of customers who don't consider themselves photographers. A 16 to 50mm f3 5-6.3 collapsible standard zoom and a 50 to 250mm f4 5-6.3 telephoto zoom, both with built-in image stabilization, have been announced by Nikon to go along with the camera, which Nikon calls vibration reduction. The Z50 can use f-mount DSLR lenses because of the compatible FTZ mount adapter. Even though this is Nikon's first APS-C mirrorless camera, a lot of its components are well known. The Z50 has a smaller size than the D5600, especially when you account for the collapsible kit lens, 2 command dials, and possibly most importantly, a more consistent shooting experience when using the viewfinder and rear screen, as well as when taking stills and videos. A 20.9 megapixel sensor, which was first used in the D500, serves as the foundation for the Z50. Nikon refers to this sensor's APS-C size as the DX format. Some pixels on the Z50's version of the sensor only receive light from one side of the lens due to a series of masks covering the sensor's top. Number 3. Sony A6000. Sony anticipates that next 7 users will switch to the A7, while next 6 users will switch to the new A6000. The A6000 and the A7 share a similar appearance and feel. It has brand new APS-C CMOS sensor with 24.3 million pixels. The sensor has a gapless on-chip design identical to the component in the A7, which is meant to improve light gathering efficiency. The sensor also has 179 autofocus points, all of which are used for phase detection, but 25 are also used for the camera's hybrid autofocusing system, which uses both contrast detection and phase detection. For cameras with APS-C size sensors at least, this autofocusing system enables Sony to claim that the camera has the fastest AF in the world. And that assertion applies to both DSLRs and other compact system cameras. Additionally, it has features like lock-on AF, IAF, and AF area settings in common with the A7. Additionally, the camera is fitted with Sony's newest processor, the Bionz X, which is also present in the A7/A7R. According to Sony, this is 3 times faster than the previous model. The Bion's X processor enables a maximum sensitivity speed of ISO 25600 and a faster pace. A tiltable LCD and an electronic viewfinder, both measuring 0.39 inches, are located on the camera's back. These components are identical to those found in the recently released RX10 bridge camera. The A6000 includes built-in Wi-Fi and NFC technology, which is becoming standard. It can be customized with apps that can be downloaded to increase functionality, such as time-lapse app, just like other recent Sony cameras. Number 4. Canon EOS Rebel SL3. Compact and straightforward, the Canon EOS Rebel SL3 is an APS-C DSLR camera. It has an adequate autofocus system, produces passably sharp images, and has a responsive touchscreen interface with full articulation. It can record 4K and FHD videos and has many ports and connectivity options for videographers. You might need to use a tripod for some shots due to the poor overall performance of the image and video stabilization, and the 4K video quality is only passable. For taking landscape photos, the Canon SL3 works okay. Even when using moderately high ISO settings, it keeps noise and grainlessness in images manageable. It has a fully articulating screen that can be seen in bright sunlight. For travel photography, the Canon SL3 is adequate. It has an ergonomic design, a satisfactory overall image quality, and an autofocus system that works well to track moving objects. Action video is not the Canon SL3's intended use. Although it is small for a DSLR, it cannot be mounted on a helmet rig due to its size. Additionally, due to its lack of water resistance and cheap-feeling plastic construction, it is not the most durable of cameras. Finally, it does not support flow motion recording video at 120 or 240 frames per second. Number 5. Sony ZV-E10. A logical gap filler in Sony's lineup is the ZV-E10. It's a powerful little video tool and produces stunning pictures. It's a vlogging focused camera with an articulating screen, enhanced microphones, and a small body. The ZV-E10 is undoubtedly not perfect. Its 3 main flaws include a non-touch menu system, a noticeable rolling shutter when panning, and the absence of 4K capture at 60p, which is unusual for a camera of this price. If you can get past those restrictions, you'll discover a cheap hybrid with a strong video focus and audio options. The ZV-E10 is essentially 2 parts old internals and 1 part new body with a dash of beefed up software. Similar to an A6100 spin-off with a video-tastic bod, even better, you can scratch this itch without spending too much money. The lightweight ZV-E10 from Sony takes up less room in a kit bag and on a person's hand than an A6100. Its loss of a viewfinder and flash makes it smaller, but Sony has increased the size of the microphone grill on top of the camera, improving sound quality. Additionally, the ZV-E10 has a fully articulating screen and ports for a microphone and headphones that are not present in its A6000 series counterparts. While all this screams video, the 24 megapixel sensor has some drawbacks, notably the well-known jelly effect when panning. Number 6. Nikon D3500. Even though the Nikon D3500 has been around for over 3 years, it is still our top pick for the best DSLR for beginners and holds its own against some tough competition. Why so? This is partially due to the absence of new competition. Most manufacturers no longer pursue new DSLRs, but is also because the D3500 excels at fundamentals in a way that few other cameras have. To begin with, it offers the 3 key advantages that DSLRs have over mirrorless alternatives: excellent battery life, handling, and reasonable price. The latter is partially due to the D3500's optical viewfinder, which sets it apart from mirrorless competitors' electronic viewfinders. Its vast selection of native lenses no longer brand new enough to command high prices. The Nikon D3500 is among the best inexpensive cameras available because of this. Although the D3500's age benefits it financially, it lacks some contemporary features. The first is the absence of 4K video capture, a standard feature on most new cameras. However, this shouldn't be a big deal if you're satisfied with the 1080p resolution. Due to its lack of articulating screen and touchscreen capabilities, the D3500 may require some attention from those coming from smartphones. Consider alternatives like the Canon EOS Rebel SL3/EOS 250D or a mirrorless camera like the Fujifilm T200 if you believe a touchscreen is a deal breaker. Impressive images are produced by the D3500's 24.2 megapixel sensor, but to fully appreciate its capabilities, you'll need to spend money on some additional lenses. Fortunately, Nikon's DX system has a wide selection of lenses to match almost every shooting preference and price range. So that wraps up today's video, guys. Hope you all liked the video. If so, please share and subscribe to our channel too. So that's it for today. Let's all meet with a new video in the coming episode.